Hey YouTube, gonna start playing some Death End Request. I saw some screenshots of this game on the community page that look good. I've had it in my Steam library for a while. The pictures I saw were rather grotesque, and I did see that warning at the beginning where it says, I'm assuming it's like not suitable for 18. There's sexual content, but then it's like, grotesque scenes and all that. And I'm like, man, I'm kind of into that. I like that in games. So without further ado, I'm not sure how combat works, so just normal. There, they got a drawn tablet. Running some Matrix code. Being contacted by the Matrix. Warning, the Code Lyoko world is being destroyed because we didn't stop. What is the bad guy in Code Lyoko again? We didn't get to the tower and use the pink-haired girl's DNA to stop it. Everything is corrupted. The world's going to end. What is going on? All I can make out is warning. Please reboot the world? Is this the worldo? Is this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I died. Good game. 10 out of 10 would play again.
I can feel myself fading.
That's the end, okay.
Don't give up, Sheena! I've already leveled you past the max! You're in God mode now!
Is this supposed to be a player? Like, are they fourth walling us right now? He got her past max level because he's playing the video game?
Try summoning your power from within. If you don't concentrate, then you'll stand no chance against that thing. Hold strong. Keep your head up. You can do it. Believe in yourself.
She is a video game character. She can't do that.
I can't. I've never had it in me.
It's with the spider legs. What's going on with that?
Everyone else is gone. I'm the only one left.
Who is everyone else? What are you referring
Don't
to?
give up. Don't give in to despair.
I can't save this world.
Spider leg thing? No, it's being held down. What the fuck? It's just chained there. Just leave. It's chained to the floor. Just go away.
Sheena, behind you! Watch out!
I'm pretty sure the threat is in front of her.
Sheena!
The fuck did that come
A
from?
monster, infected by a deadly virus, opened its sinister maw and sank its razor-sharp fangs into her flesh, locking its jaw onto her before spitting her out.
I don't think that's happened yet. It stabbed her in the back.
Thick droplets of her blood were splattered onto the dirt. Gashes on her abdomen exposed her spinal cord and vital organs.
Why her spinal cord specifically? She didn't really even get ouch out. That
She
wasn't
made
said.
2 tepid steps backward before crumbling to the ground like a marionette with snipped strings.
Damn it! Sheena!
As shock set in, she struggled to make sense of what was happening around her. With a last, desperate breath, she uttered,
Fuck you.
Izanashi. Izanashi.
Again, is that like
Sheena!
the person playing the game? Is that what's going on? I don't know who that is.
Sheena, don't! Hurry! Get away from there! Please! Stop!
Why does it make green ring things?
Stop!
Oh, it just ate her fucking head.
The monster licked its lips, its taste
oh
for
my
blood
God.
slowly driving it toward the meek and bloodied prey before
it just-
Its nostrils flared, savoring the anticipation before snapping its jaws around the girl's head and heaving it into the empty sky. Her freshly removed spinal cord trailed behind her mangled head like a nightmarish comet. Her headless body slammed into the dirt, color draining out of it as it settled into the ever-growing pool
I feel
of
like there
blood.
should have been a longer pause before that next one happened.
Sheena! Sheena! Damn it! I couldn't save her in time! God! Buddha!
Didn't
Whoever the hell is
didn't
listening!
it spit out?
Damn you!
It said it spit out her head,
This-
and it was like a comet
This
because
death
of the
end is
spinal
horrific.
cord.
You! What is your purpose?
So what is he chewing on
God
that is still
damn
bloody?
it!
Her body's on the floor. It said her head like flew across with the spinal cord making it look like a comet. Where is all that blood in his mouth coming from? But yeah, game over. Next game.
You.
What do I play next? Death Ends
Staring at
Request
me.
2? Hopefully that one's longer than
Who are you?
5 minutes.
Are you God? Or are you the devil? What does the end of the world mean?
I don't have answers for those questions. And there I am, passed out on a floor. A little bit too much to drink last night. Having some nightmares about having my head snapped off by a monster.
Oh, it was just a dream. Or should I say a nightmare?
Why is her name on a thing around her neck? What is this? Is this where she got stabbed? Is that what that X is?
What did it mean? Huh? Where am I?
A house.
Whose house am I in?
I don't know. Why are you breaking into people's houses completely drunk?
Actually, who am I?
It says it on your neck. Just you know,
What the?
just look down.
They're wrapped so tight. What are they? Huh? They look like spider legs.
So those aren't something that you're aware of. Why spider legs?
Yuck! They gross me out. Huh? What the? What?
She sounds so annoyed. Like she just walked into her shift at Starbucks and there's like 50 people in line and only one person behind the counter. What? I gotta handle all that. I brought over a controller. If you touch a glowing white key, obtain information and items necessary to progress the game. If you ever find yourself stuck, look for a key. Once conditions have been fulfilled, an exclamation point will appear on the minimap. Okay, got some keys to give me some narrative.
What's this?
bed is dressed so neatly. Where could the owners of this house be? I don't fucking know. I would assume there's a child's bed. It's a bunk. There are stuffed bunny rabbit things on it.
What's this?
Also some stuffed teddy bears on the bookcase.
What's going on here?
What a precious family photograph. There's a young girl and her mother, maybe? Huh. The mother looks strangely similar to me. Are you someone's mother? Aren't you like 16? I wonder if this family lived here, or lives here, and I just broke in a drunken stupor and decided to fall asleep on their floor, and even though there are beds over there.
What's this?
These two chairs look comfortable. All of the dishes and utensils are still organized in the kitchen, so maybe that family lived here after all. Am I in a kitchen? Seriously, why can't I remember anything? Where the hell am I? Wait, I just need to collect my thoughts. Let's just calm down and take a deep breath. Think. If I can't recall my memories, maybe I just need to retrace my steps. Start wherever I can remember and take it from there. Being that you just woke up on a floor, I don't know that there's much that you remember. It'll be fine. Piece of cake. Okay, can I remember my name? Look at your reflection. Sheena? Yeah, that's it. Sheena! Sheena, I only remember my first name. But that's okay. It's progress. Still have no idea where I am, though. This house must belong to whoever's posing in this photograph. The one that's on the other side of the room. Something about this house is oddly familiar, like I've stood here before. This girl, too, in the photograph. I recognize her from somewhere. Well, at some point you were standing in this house. That's how you drunkenly passed out on the floor. Besides, there's still no sign as to how I ended up here in the first place, is there? None of the windows are broken? Perhaps I can let this go for now. Okay, what did I do yesterday? I got eaten by a giant monster with like 1,000,000 teeth. Huh. Nothing's coming to mind. The longer I stay here, the more depressed I'll become. Maybe I should go outside. If I get some fresh air, it'll come back to me. Stewing in here without a clue won't do me any good. You need to knock it off with the jiggle physics. The only way to get out of a rut is to keep going. She fucking nodded to herself. Press the left stick button while in conversation to open the menu in order to save your game. There are some conversations in which you cannot save. In order to avoid any potential death ends, please be sure to save off, and while in dungeon, you can perform a save at designated save. So I can save while in conversations by pressing a stick. That seems like a very weird way of doing that. This meadow is gorgeous. It all feels so... It's all coming back to me. That's right, I'm an adventurer who got drunk and passed out in some random family's fucking kitchen. Once every 2,000 years, why would you know about something that happens that infrequently? The gates of Odyssea, the magical sky capital, open up to adventurers that are pure of heart. Are you sure it's happening right now? Naturally, a city in the sky isn't exactly easy to find, so I had to set off for Hardis, the military kingdom, to find more information. Is that where you think you're going to find adventurers of pure heart? In a stroke of good luck, one of the local guilds at Hardis let me reside in this house for the duration of my stay here. Oh, what a relief. I was beginning to panic, thinking that my memories would never return. Well, I've got a sword. Where? Where do you have a sword? Which should come in handy for wherever I'm off to. I'm Sheena the Adventurer. Time for me to see Odyssea, the legendary city in the sky. You still don't remember your last name, though. I guess that explains why I've got these legs dangling underneath my dress. Well, it'd be weird if you didn't have your legs. Why you've got the spider legs ones, I have no fucking idea. How would that explain that? I'm an adventurer, therefore I have spider's legs. Totally makes sense. Wow, everything's coming back to me. When it rains, it pours. They say that people who visit Odyssea discover riches and happiness beyond their wildest dreams. Wait for me, Mother. I promise. I'll find Odyssea and bring you the happiness you need. No, Father? Anyway, this place. Is there no one else around? Well, you're apparently staying in a house that an adventurer guild let you stay in? Oh god, I gotta download patches. The 1.0. Am I playing the beta version? Patch 1.0. That's not good. Elf tonic. Is that like, elf pudding? Don't look up what elf pudding is.
Hey!
Red fruit, that's self-explanatory. Why does it look like it? Is that just supposed to be a smiley face? Why does it look like a skull? Just a skull. Some more elf tonic. Oh god, I gotta download the patch again. An odd flower. Hidden throughout each dungeon are points you can collect. Venture in and out of rooms within each dungeon to make markers reappear. Any items found can be sold later, but keeping them may come in handy later.
Hey!
Some bug wings. They just shed those, or they like catch a butterfly and tear its wings off, and I'm like, hey, I found some wings. I swear I'm not a crazed psychopath. More elf tonic. Come on, I'm not even sprinting. Why are you panting? 500 any. Is that like $5? I got $5 and some bug wings. This doesn't look like a very hospitable environment. Come to think of it, did I even bother to eat yesterday? I would think you would realize whether or not you had eaten in the last 24 hours. The memory still escapes me. In fact, I have no idea how long I was asleep, and this kingdom doesn't resemble how it looked when I first got here. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure, back in the day before we had clocks, you probably didn't know how long you were asleep. I'm assuming this game doesn't have clocks. I don't remember it looking this desolate. Hardis' aggressive tactics of invading nearby kingdoms landed them a less than favorable reputation, meaning they had very few allies. Well, that's because they made everybody Hardis. They expanded Hardis. They didn't need allies. Sturfil, Goen, Rizari, Tora. What does that mean? Even so, what army is capable of wiping a kingdom off the face of the world? I shudder to think about what kind of power is at play here. I wonder what happened. Is the kingdom not here? Is it just a desert now? Is that what happened? Tell me, where did my memories go? Someone being attacked by something, I assume.
Huh? Did someone scream just now?
Why am I glitching out?
Where did it come from?
Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cat magic.
Where are you? Please, answer me!
I'm assuming you can just follow the sound of him screaming. Some kind of a checkpoint? What is... Nope, I can't go that way yet.
Help me! Somebody!
Gotta a squirrel in a top hat, who I'm assuming is a merchant. The top hat makes him very reputable.
Oh no! Someone's being attacked by a monster. I have to help somehow. But do I even know how to fight?
You have a sword, and you call yourself an adventurer. I fucking hope you know how to fight. How did you get to Hardis from wherever you came from if you don't know how to fight? Did you just not encounter anything?
He'll be fine. That's what muscle memory's for, right? I'm sure I'll get the hang of it.
Okay, I didn't know where she was going with that for a second. he's fine. That's what muscle memory's for, right? What? The end of it makes it okay. It's just like, nah, he'll be fine getting attacked. That's what muscle memory is for.
All right, let's go.
Press Y button, set max 3 attacks. If you do not wish to input each command, press A to use your previously selected attack. Default command, use 3 attacks in a row. Battle's complete, go to menu and use the A button and press Y to select a new action. After the battle is complete, go to the menu. New default? If you perform 3 consecutive attacks in one turn, a knockback attack will commence, thus allowing you to send your enemies flying. Use this attack to put distance between you and your enemy, and prevent any chance of your enemy countering. Strategize knockback attacks to maximize damage and unit placement effectiveness.
Let's go.
Alright then. I'm going to assume that they are not the ones I have to worry about.
All right.
What the fuck do you got going on? What the fuck? It's like a little raptor, but it's got the alien tongue thing coming out of its mouth with another mouth. Ooh, I got a couple of crits. Oh, wow, that deals a fuckload of damage. Night Terror. What? Why are they leaping at me? What?
All right.
Can I get all 3 of them? I don't think so. You're probably too far back. Yeah. I can get 2 of them though.
Home run!
Oh
It's
yeah. That's a snake, right?
Leave it to me.
Something resembling one, I guess.
All right.
There we go.
Got him.
I killed that snake before I even got the
It's
knockback.
over. Oh, victory!
Oh god, they're giving me more patches. Funds. Bug fix bonus. What is a bug fix bonus?
Oh, have I gotten stronger?
And I've already leveled up. I don't think that combat was that hard for you. I ended it in three rounds?
I managed to kill it.
Are you all right?
A little bruised is all.
It smacked me in the face. Whatever the fuck that Luna attack was the only thing that was dealing any damage.
Forgive me. It's all my fault.
Here, let me give you some potions and an antidote.
No, I'm just glad you're safe.
Oh, you are far more heroic than you look. Allow me to extend my gratitude by tending to those wounds of yours.
With some potions, right?
I would appreciate that.
Bandages or something? I don't fucking know what's going on there.
I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
I gave you some crack. That typically is how that feels afterwards for the next half hour.
On the
music cut?
contrary, I should be the one thanking you for saving me.
Do you guys not know what a fade is? Do you not know what a fade is? You gotta fade it, not just fucking chop it in half when I press the A button.
Pardon me, I haven't yet introduced myself. My name is Rook. As you have likely gathered by now, I am a traveling merchant by trade.
So what you're saying is I'm playing chess, and that you can move left, right, forward, or backwards as much as you want.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena, an adventurer.
A pleasure. Lately, martyrs have been taking to crowding these trails, making it impossible for me to sell my wares in peace.
Martyrs are enemies?
What's a martyr?
I assume you know the regular definition of the word martyr, but...
Haven't you heard?
No, I'm restarting after dying. I don't know what the plot is.
Well, you see, I actually just woke up a few moments ago with no recollection of how I got there. My memory's fuzzy.
What? Oh, how awful! Martyrs are monsters that have been touched by the kiss of madness.
Just a little bit of madness. Just, gotta give it that little kiss of madness.
Yes, for a few months now, reports of monsters attacking people have been increasing to a frightening degree.
Multiple months. And you don't know about this.
What? Did you say a few months? How did I not remember any of this?
Much has changed in the last year. Do you really remember nothing?
Not a thing.
Not even what you ate yesterday?
She made a comment about it. Now he's like, you don't even remember what you ate yesterday? It's like, no, I already said that when I was walking through the desert.
Nope.
Most unfortunate.
You don't remember how it tasted. God
Well,
damn,
I can't let it
that's
bring
terrible.
me down. Things will turn up sooner or later.
Things will turn up? You mean things will... I don't know. Things will be better sooner or later.
What makes you say that?
Turn up is like finding things.
My mother always told me that someone up there is watching out for me.
I see. Your mother sounds like a devout woman. Surely our Lord will shine upon you with his blessings.
Is there only one believed God in this world? I mean, I guess it would make sense for just a game world.
Amnesia is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine how confusing all of this must be, so I will try to help you in the meantime.
Then, would you mind catching me up on everything I've missed?
A year's worth of stuff. That's a lot to ask.
Well, you needn't burden yourself with the sad tale of this fallen world. Some things are better left unsaid.
I'm fucking here now, and I'm living in this world, so I would like to know what's going on.
I want to know it all. Please, tell me.
Very well, then. Allow me to tell you about the Entoma Scourge.
Fade. Entoma Scourge.
1 year ago, the world as we had known it ceased to exist.
It got hit by a meteor, huh? There's a new world.
On that fateful day, a terrifying beast came down from the heavens and unleashed catastrophe across the entire country.
Also eating people's heads, yeah?
What? What do you mean? What's an Entoma?
The Entoma was a curse from the gods, a living, breathing embodiment of atrocity, brought to life by the despicable sins committed by our people.
And am I playing Persona 3? These things are the sins committed by our people. Gotta get rid of them.
Vanity and greed became the gospels of our time. The rich became richer, and the poor became poorer.
Hey, that sounds like COVID.
Soon, it seemed people had forgotten how to love. In no time at all, the thin fabric holding friends and family together was torn asunder.
Forgotten how to love. Is no one making kids? Or does that not require love in this world?
Constant threats of war and invasion gave corrupt nobles the chance to tax every cent from out of their subjects' pockets.
And now that the armies are big enough, they just go and kill the nobles, right?
Desperation birthed from a widening gap betwixt the rich and poor. Thievery and violence became commonplace. Lives lost over loaves of bread. The nobility cackled atop their high towers, taking pleasure in watching their subjects turn on one another while they sipped their wine.
Fuck, we're Venezuela. Our world turned into Venezuela.
The notion of salvation became a fool's currency. Eventually, the destitute and starving citizens had reached a point of no return.
I apologize for I'm really enjoying the music. It's a good beat.
One by one, they fell to their knees onto the ragged earth, begging for death as mercy from their constant suffering.
There are ways to fix that. You don't have to just beg the gods to kill you.
Memories of our vibrant past were tossed into the graves of those brave enough to remember them.
What? I don't know that I understand what that sentence means.
That is, until the Scourge had ripped the heavens in half without warning. It cut through the sky like steel through flesh, flattened our mountain ranges, and ruined our forests and seas with a divine rainbow light.
Why would they choose rainbow? Just hit it with fucking black. Just crush. It's dark.
The
That means it's
beast
bad.
itself had later become known as Heaven's Messenger, striking fear into the hearts of those unlucky enough to cross its path. Furious with our people's disregard for life, God saw fit to punish us without warning. We had no choice but to accept.
You don't value your life, so die! That's exactly how you make people value their lives. You just kill them. Now that they're dead, they
Heavens.
value their life.
Messenger? Divine punishment?
Within 10 days, the beast destroyed not only Heartis, but each of the surrounding kingdoms as well.
That must have taken a while. Hardis took all the other kingdoms, so other people built kingdoms, right?
Mankind was beside itself, without recourse or any chance of retaliation. Men, women, and children were being killed, left and right.
Can't leave the children. They're gonna die on their own anyway. That would just be cruel.
Just when we thought that all hope was lost, our long-awaited salvation had finally arrived. The monster's body had suddenly frozen and shattered into pieces.
What happened to it?
That I do not know. All we know for certain, the monster's shattered fragments rained down upon our world, leaving little behind save for its terrible memory in our minds.
How big was it that you say it rained down upon the world? Not just like, oh, it rained down in this like square block of area. But you're like, it rained down on the world.
Spared from their accursed tyranny, the people celebrated in the streets.
They had some orgies, right? That's how
So
you
there are
celebrate when
survivors
the
aside
world
from us.
survives after an apocalypse.
Yes, although few and far between, Some of them still live in small enclaves. However, the fact that you lack any recollection of this event means you were asleep not for a few months, but for over a year.
That is a long sleep. It's more than a hibernation.
I have no idea how I lost my memory, so I'll just have to fill in the blanks somehow. I appreciate you taking the time to recount what I've missed. Seems like I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Do they have a year system? Ask him what the fucking date is.
Ah, you impress me. It's rare to find someone whose nose is still pointed towards the future. Sheena, there's a bit more to this story. Many who survived the calamity experienced a strange emotional shift, proclaiming to dedicate their lives to piety.
Does that mean just being religious? Is that what dedicating your life to piety means? Maybe I don't know the definition of the word piety.
People had interpreted their salvation as a miracle, and thus were eager to pay it forth to prevent another monster from appearing. As of a few months ago, however, this ended with a few alarming consequences.
What ended with alarming consequences? Them being pious?
How so?
An event known as the Mass Consternation. Odd, unexplainable happenings popping up out of nowhere.
Consternation? The fuck does that word mean? I'm gonna have to look that up later.
In one instance, a man had evaporated like smoke in his own bedroom. A woman claimed to see God's light before slitting her own throat.
I think that second one might just have mental problems.
What?
I heard of one village that committed a mass suicide by drowning, jumping into the ocean like a pack of rats from a sinking ship.
It is very hard to just drown yourself. I'm pretty sure that requires another person or you with something to hold you in the water. I'm pretty sure what happens is first you pass out, then you float to the top. Unless something is keeping you from floating.
Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. It was as if they were martyrs, suffering for the sake of avoiding retribution.
Hard to get retribution when you're dead.
It was around this time that monsters started to appear yet again, igniting fear into those who had survived to remember their ghastly deeds. Eventually, people began suspecting that the souls of these recently departed martyrs learned how to inhabit the bodies of monsters.
Why would they do that? Why would that be a choice they make?
Hence, monsters began attacking innocent people without warning. At least, that was the rumor.
Why would they kill themselves, take over the body of a monster, and then start killing everybody else for no fucking reason? I will keep you from suffering. Now suffer and die.
The name soon stuck, and these beasts you see roaming around are what we now refer to as martyrs. Crowds of frightened town-goers would look up at the sky at once and mutter, "We are forsaken."
We are the Forsaken from WoW. We will use the plague to solve everything.
I don't understand. What could compel people to end their own lives? There has to be some
Probably a myriad of
explanation, right?
things.
You're wise, Sheena. As you stated, we had eventually discovered the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides.
Who the fuck told you what the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides was?
It appears you have one attached to your leg as well. That is the mark of the Entoma, the catalyst that drives people to madness.
So these spider legs want me to kill myself?
Unfortunately, you will soon feel its effects as it slowly eats away at your mind.
So these spider's legs are feasting on my brains.
What? He must mean the spider legs.
I don't like that sound.
Ah! What the? It's moving?
It is aware that you are now aware of it.
It's fluttering up my skirt!
That, my dear, is proof of your curse. It has a mind of its own, ensnaring its hapless prey while slowly corrupting it over time.
Corrupting it to do lewd things.
If inorganic matter is touched by the curse, then it eventually withers away. If it latches onto a living thing, however,
Then what happens?
their brains become infected to the point that they spiral out of control. You might be a bigger threat to yourself than you think.
I already don't have any brains, being parts of hentai.
Now that monsters in this damned Intoma have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world.
How about attempting to do anything?
Goodness me. In times as bleak as these, it feels like a real labor to go on living.
And that is one of the reasons people might take their own lives.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I think I just have a stomachache.
You haven't eaten in a year. I don't think it's a stomach ache. I think it's your stomach saying, I need food. You just did physical activity after sleeping for a year.
Oh no! Forgive me. I've spent all this time reminiscing. How rude of me.
I'm fine. It'll subside in a bit. If everything you said was true, about the curse and the end of the world, then I'm so sorry. Somehow, though, I'm still happy.
Ah, yes, the world's coming to an end, people are dying, but I'm a psychopath, so I'm still good with
But how
that.
can you?
It makes me think.
God damn it. Fade. Fade the music when the button is pressed.
Meeting someone new and learning something about them feels like a miracle of its own at times. When I see my reflection in someone else's eyes, I can't help but blush. For a brief moment, my life has purpose.
Why are you staring so closely that you can see your fucking reflection?
Knowing that I matter to someone else brings me joy. It's hard to explain.
Joy, huh?
I mean, that's understandable.
Yes. So, Rook, you just need to...
You just need to be happier.
I'm so sorry. That was rude of me.
It's fine. Because of what you just said, I am reminded that life still holds some splendor. Thank you for sharing that beautiful sentiment.
You're welcome.
I've no doubt that someday we will find a way to lift the curse of the Intoma from our lands.
That would require people doing stuff and not just waiting for the fucking world to end.
If I learn anything more about it, then you'll be the first to know.
I will send you a letter by a bird, and then I will shoot that bird out of a cannon. It will
Really?
get to you in a day.
Thank you. Well, guess I'll be seeing you around, Rook. The world needs me.
Sheena, where are you going?
I'm an adventurer. There's only one place for me to go. The place where all adventurers dream of. The mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? Are you sure that such a place even exists?
Has he ever heard rumors of it? It sounds like he isn't even aware of that.
All of what I just mentioned, including Heaven's Messenger, is a little more than hearsay. Stories to scare young children.
Okay, no, that is, you're not like, these are just stories to get kids to behave. The monster that's destroying the fucking world until a couple of
Of
months
course
ago.
it exists. Dream a little, Rook.
That one seems slightly rude.
I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn again.
Oh, please, I don't mind. So, do you have any clue how to reach Odyssea?
Not until I do some adventuring, apparently.
Additionally, extensive travel requires adequate funds. Are you well prepared?
I have $5.
Apologies. Judging by your reaction, the answer would seem to be no.
I got $5, bitch. I think that's enough for me to travel across the world
Oh,
with.
come to think of it, I recall the king had announced that he was recruiting new guards. Why don't you try gaining some money that way?
The King of Aware.
Really? Yes, I'd love to.
In that case, let me show you how to reach the palace. Follow this corner, then make a left down this path. Here is a map.
I'll just draw a line from here to there.
Wow, thank you. See you around.
Good luck out there, young traveler.
Bless you, Rock. Good luck to you too.
Wherever the fuck you're going, I'm going to Hardis, the place that is destroyed.
What a spry thing. If the next generation has as much spirit as her, then perhaps there's hope yet for the future of our world. However, it might be too late.
I don't fucking... I'm not aware of how many people are alive in this world. I made it. So this is the palace, huh? It's humongous from the outside. I mean, it's a palace. Hardis, a sprawling kingdom with one of the biggest armies in the world that got destroyed. This palace certainly lives up to its sizable reputation. I can't forget, though, that the king is infamous for being a power-hungry conqueror. I should keep on my toes while I'm here. I wonder if I'd ever visited the palace before I lost my memories. What if this isn't my first time here? Do you think they're gonna remember you specifically? Oh well, what's important for now is that I gain an audience with the king. Do you need to gain an audience to be part of the army? I think you would gain audience with the head of the army. I assume they do their own recruiting without him. How odd. For a palace this huge, I thought I'd see a lot more people by now. One soldier, even. Not even seeing one soldier is a little odd. The silence is disarming. Maybe if I scream, someone will notice me. Hello! I'm here to enlist as a guard! It's yelling, but I'm not gonna... Not a peep. Guess this place really is empty. Well, maybe not. The front gate was open. The king's probably sitting in the throne room. I should try searching more thoroughly. And again, it just cut. You killed my wife. Off with your head. Whoever the fuck that is in the palace. Huh? Where did that voice come from? So, I think that's a reasonable stopping point for the first one. I'm up to, what, 46, 47 minutes? So, that's going to be the end of part 1. I'm enjoying the story so far. I mean, the beginning is great. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the next part. Why are you making sounds? I am planning on playing through this, and possibly through Death End Request 2 later on. See you guys later.